Today we're taking on a closer look at the Marvel Legends. Oh, sorry, this is not a Marvel Legends video. This is from way back 2004, and I think this predates any Marvel Legends done by Hasbro. So yeah, we're gonna first cut down the box. And I remember this is an ASMR video, so you gotta keep it as quiet as possible. Really heavy. It's too huge to fit in just one entire screen without having to overly extend my arms. So it's been a while since I last opened this. Let me tell you, the unboxing was not a piece of cake, but the taking it back inside the box is no walk in the park as well. Or if that's how the saying goes. The figure comes with 3 web projectiles, and it also has this web launcher, which you can place any of the 3 web projectiles and attach it to any of Spider-Man's wrists. And it does have the spring of the launcher has quite power to it after so many years. Let me just focus that. That did not work out as planned, but it was working. It was working well when I did it, but you know. Oh well, there you go. That's the first one, and this is for that. I guess this is just it has too much weight. Okay, so for the main figure itself, and I'm only doing this with one hand, so I don't know how I can articulate the whole figure with just one hand, but we will do our best. Alright, so the box claims that it has 67 points of articulation. Alright, so yeah, this is kind of loose. Throughout the years, the ab crunch became loose. I don't know if it's originally that way, but when I got it, yeah, it was already loose. So I opted to just have it displayed inside the box, and this is about probably the second or third time that I took it out of its packaging. So this is a figure way ahead of its time. This is what you would say, how do you say it? This is what you would say is the main point of reference. This is the main point of reference that Hasbro designed their future toys going forward when they acquired Toybiz. So let's go ahead and jump right towards the articulation, starting with the legs. Spidey here can do a perfect 180-degree split. He also has butterfly joints, although for his right shoulder the butterfly joints became loose, and I think there's a crack. You can hear the crack deep inside, so that's kind of an issue right there. Alright, so as for the left butterfly joint, there's no issue right there compared to this one, and it also has a diaphragm joint and an ab crunch. It also has this waist swivel, which you can rock sideways. I think you can also rock, no, you can't do it. Alright, so I'm trying to fit everything here in just one screen, so I'm gonna keep Spidey here on a split position. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the articulation of the fingers. So each finger comes with about 3 points, or rather 4 points. It's only 3 points of articulation, so you can conveniently pose him with a web flipping hand, closed fists, and wall crawling hands. And then you also have double jointed elbows on each arm. What else? The neck. Then there's 2 separate neck joints for Spidey right here. There's one that's attached to his torso, and the other one on top is attached to his head. So you can actually do a full 360 degrees on Spider-Man's head along with the entire neck. Alright, And also the Spider-Man emblem is, they got it right. This is very reminiscent of the movie itself. Oh man, the dogs are barking. Alright, so for the back part we have the red spider insignia, which is also done quite impeccably, and the arms extend right through the butterfly joints on both ends. And there's also this square, no, it's a rectangle. Yeah, it's a rectangle texturing on the blue part, or rather the indigo part of Spider-Man, which I think is also present on Tobey Maguire's costume. And then going back to the articulation, I already mentioned the top half of this one. Okay, so let's go towards the lower half. Right, so we have double jointed knees. Right, hold on, this is really hard. This is the first time I've reviewed something of this build height, which is 18 inches for those who don't know. Alright, so it does conveniently make that sound, which I hope is ASMR enough for you. Alright. Alright. Alright, I don't want to abuse the joints too much. So, right, for the feet, he has two toe articulation on both feet. Alright, and you want to extend it that far upwards and that far down, like you would on your actual foot, your actual feet rather. And he also has this ancient looking ankle pivot. So we can attribute a lot of Hasbro's articulation design to this figure. We have to thank this figure for that. Alright, so I guess that's pretty much it. I think I'll do a minor guest appearance for the Barbie doll Mary Jane Watson, and we'll wrap up this video. Alright, so just a quick side-by-side comparison. Here is the 18-inch Spider-Man next to the 12-inch Barbie doll Mary Jane Watson figure in her wedding dress. And for those who watched the Barbie doll Mary Jane from last year, you can see that the 18-inch Spider-Man figure made a guest appearance. So you'll have to go ahead and watch that. I'll put the link in the description.